playing against the visiting team. Checking out the visiting team. They were undefeated against this squad last season, going 3-0. We'll see if they can continue that dominance. And finally, some changes to the draft lottery. The odds have been evened out a little in various ways. Kenny, good or bad?
Changes have been overdue, Ernie. You want teams fighting for wins, not lottery positions.
Listen, we'll see if changes are enough. Even Commissioner Silver said it's far from perfect, but it could be a step in the right direction.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. One of the interesting storylines of this young season, Brett Barry, the surprising early development of a couple rookies in the league.
Early development of rookies is a great thing for a young team because all of a sudden somebody's taking the reins. And I think coaches always appreciate when a rookie comes in, he does the work in the offseason, all that work starts to pay off. But now rookies tend to start looking towards somebody else, or the team starts looking towards that young player as somebody who may be able to handle and carry the weight of the franchise for a little while.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Z. ABC is out there with Johnson. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Boss in at the 4 slot. Here's Insanity. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. Missed inside. The 3. Thompson with the rebound. To the middle. Smith, no good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Boss passes to ABC. Smith with the defensive effort.
I know it's physically impossible, but he's got to be kicking himself. He knows he's got to make those. Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
To the inside, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
All keyed right there from the lead pass, right on the money.
Here's Insanity, who's guarded by Johnson. In the corner, Smith with it. Here's Insanity. He had a 21-point outing in their last game again. Out to Thompson from downtown. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
Yeah, you can start to creep away off of certain people, but this is an early warning shot from him.
Here's Boss. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again. It's deflected. And there's a nice one-handed slam. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He told me he's looking forward to the matchup tonight. It's their first time against this team, so he is curious to see what his guys do on offense. He said it's important that we're aggressive defensively, that we use our length and shot blocking as a deterrent inside. We'll see if they can be successful tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Good work, David. Thank you. It sounds like defense is going to be the key for them today.
And it usually is. They try to use their D to make life miserable for every opponent they play.
And sometimes it's not just about one player. For them, it's about a complete defensive effort. In the paint, on the perimeter, in transition, they've got to be all over the place.
Smith kicks to Hawkins. Pass to Fuller. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Insanity's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murphy against Howard. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The visitors with the ball. Here's Boss. Misses off the right eye.
A bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Here's Insanity, and it's Shorty with the foul. That's his first foul. Smith outside. Tries it from 19, and he hits the jumper for 2. And that makes it a tie ball game. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Johnson, the pass to ABC. Back to Johnson. Pass to ABC. Clock at 6. Good work defensively by Smith. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hawkins kicks to Thompson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the pass to Boss. Here's ABC. Thompson with the rebound.
And his touch has just been a little bit absent this quarter, and he's missing a ton of shots.
The 3, it's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And you could see some miscommunication on the defensive end of the floor that time. No excuse for letting a player get that good a look on that possession.
We've heard Coach Steve Kerr say the power forward position, as we knew it, is disappearing. You could say that maybe about the center position, too.
I don't want to say that about the center position. What I want to tell you, Kevin, in my humble opinion, is that the center position has changed.
It's evolved.
So, yeah, I don't want to say that it's just disappeared, because there are players out there that are playing that position and doing a lot of the things that you would qualify as center-centric. Screening, going down to the block, rim running to the post, being an option down low. But it's definitely changed.
But now we're seeing him go out and defend smaller guys in the perimeter, taking threes, and that's what's weird for your eyes to just kind of absorb what's going on.
Well, it's weird to absorb not only that and what those players individually are asked to do, but when you're at a game and you're sitting in the stands and all of a sudden you see 5 guys that are outside the three-point line. I mean, go back to the game in the 80s. It's the exact opposite. It was like, you know, a bunch of ants on top of a lost candy bar sitting in the lane, gnawing at one another.
Right.
It's just changed. So the center position, not disappeared, just changed.
Here's Boss. Pass to Howard. Over Murphy. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Out to the wing. To stop the drought. Here's Z. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson for 3. The rebound by Johnson. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. He kicks to Howard. Out left to the wing. Johnson, the pass to ABC. Passes it to Howard. Over Murphy. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got 5 rebounds tonight. He feeds it to Smith. ABC passes to Boss. Off target with his 3.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
.58 seconds left in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Stolen by Thompson. Releases. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Fuller. And it's good for 2. The Insanity's got 5 now.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Johnson, the pass to Boss. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Inside. Thompson passes to Fuller. Here's ABC, covered by Smith. Here's the teardrop. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. And so it's the home team holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. They've got Insanity. Hawkins is out there with Thompson. Then it's Smith, and it's Murphy in at the 3 spot. Thompson left side. Shot clock at 5. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Thompson's got 8 points.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
ABC. Thompson with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Smith the pass to Fuller. Here's Boss. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night, being at 50% in a decent groove. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Fuller. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. There's the pass to ABC. Howard against Murphy. Passes it to ABC. Shot clock at 5. Johnson in the corner. Puts up a 3. Got a hand on it. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the best player in the NBA?
5 years from now, the best player in the NBA will be
Antetokounmpo? I'm going to go.
Wow.
I'm going to go and just say that right now.
You think he'll be the best player in the league?
If he does not get injured, I think he'll be the best player in the NBA. 5 years from now.
Okay, that sounds good.
Give me another name.
Is Joel Embiid going to be
like
the
that as
man
well.
in the league?
I like that if he stays healthy. Of course, you can say that with anybody.
You can say it with anybody, but Joel Embiid might just be that guy.
Special talents. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Smith kicks to Hawkins. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the wing right side. Fuller. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Insanity's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And so here's the home team.
Just didn't like the energy level in that one, and that offensive execution also was lacking.
Well, they made a few shots, Reg, but just wildly inconsistent.
Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. On the wing, Johnson. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Shoots. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Pass to Boss from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
Well, especially when the game is this close. You recognize with your instincts the opportunity to help your team out. Just never flinched.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Johnson, the pass to Z. Here's ABC. He's covered by Hawkins. Here's ABC. He's coming off a 10-point game again.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocked away. Bank shot, no good. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Howard finds Johnson. To the inside. Here's ABC. Here's Z. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Johnson. No good there with the step back J. To the inside. Shoot from the right block. A putback. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hawkins passes to Smith. Another shot. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Boss passes to ABC to end the run. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Hawkins shot good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
No doubt some bright spots, more than you'd expect out of a loss like that, but it doesn't make the result any easier to take.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 22-point game again.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Here is Hawkins, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. That's good from Hawkins. And so Hawkins drills both of them.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
To the paint, here's Fuller. Well, we know that Dr. James Naismith came up with the idea when he was teaching at the YMCA. But as far as skill development, Brent, some feel that maybe in the skill category that the USA has fallen behind a little bit. Do you agree?
I think what the United States is doing on that level between your late grade school years and AAU programs in particular and your high school years, that they're trying to address this issue and get ahead of it a little bit. For years, there was a 10-year or 15-year gap about European players being schooled and being in institutions where they were basically young professionals from the age of 12 to 14 having school and basketball and being at a facility for just those things specifically. The last few years, there's been a lot of concern with players being more adept and more skilled here in the States. The change is coming.
ABC passes to Z. Here's Boss. Here's ABC. Clock at 4. Stolen by Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. And that's 12 points for Insanity.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Murphy against Howard. Looking to end the run. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Here's ABC. Here's Z. Thompson with the rebound.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Smith, left side. Kicks it to Murphy. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Howard. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Murphy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hawkins shot good.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Now here's Johnson. He has 5. Three-pointer on the way. Sinks the three-pointer. Boss has got 13 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Fuller. No good off the back of the rim.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
Here's Murphy. It's tipped. Got it!
Whoa.
He got it! What a shot!
OMG. That's how you silence a crowd.
And so it's the home team. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello! You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here at this beautiful table. This is a beautiful table.
What is this, oak?
It is. I think it's teak.
Oh, teak.
There's Shaq. There's Kenny.
Polished oak.
Teak. It's
Polished
very
teak.
nice. It's very nice.
You mean antique?
No, it's just teak.
Teak.
I have an ante.
Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, what do you think?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys are working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Boss with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
Yeah, those extra possessions, considering how hard it can be sometimes to find offense, become invaluable.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Doing reasonably well, 45%. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got the chosen one. Johnson is out there with ABC. Then there's Boss, and it's Z at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he's good on the first of 3. That one misses. Thompson kicks to Hawkins, and it's Shorty with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4, definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Here's Smith. Five to shoot. Takes the 3. No good. A pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Lets it go from 11, and Thompson sends it back. Hawkins with it. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here is Hawkins. And Murphy kicks to Smith.
He has to be frustrated out there right now. His teammates are really picking up the slack for a lackluster offensive night.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
On defense, the visitors. To the inside. Full. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Pass to ABC. Misses the 3.
And they've only connected on 1 of 4 to start the half. Their offense is sputtering just a little bit here.
Hawkins shot good.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's ABC, covered by Smith. Thompson with the rebound.
They're 1 of 5 to begin this half, guys, and they have to address this problem quickly or this could get out of hand.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Here's ABC. Unloads. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now here is Smith. Defense is right there. Here's Hawkins. No good on the 3. Gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Z the pass to Boss. That shot missing. Good D by Thompson. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. On Tuesday, then on Thursday.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now here is Smith. Now the pass to Fuller. Inside. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 6 here in this quarter.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Boss. Here's ABC. Here's Boss. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Boss has got 17.
And those close-range shots are what you want him taking. They always have a great chance of falling.
Smith dishes to Thompson. Smith, the pass to Fuller. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Here's ABC. 7 points in the game. It's good. 19 points for Boss. And the home team has possession. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Smith finds Thompson. Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by Howard. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. ABC passes to Z. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Buries it down low. 22 points for Insanity.
Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Boss passes to Johnson. And a missed layup.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Smith against Johnson to the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Howard. It's deflected. Now here is Murphy. .158 left to play in the third. Knocks down the 3-ball. The Insanity's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Johnson, the pass to ABC. Passes it to Boss. Nails the baby hook. Boss has got 8 points in the quarter.
A huge mistake letting him establish that kind of position down low.
The defense 101. Don't let him get that deep, and this speaks to the lack of effort right there. No better way to frustrate your coach.
And the foul called on ABC. That's foul number 2 for him. Hawkins kicks to Smith. Pass to Fuller. Fires for 3. Excellent D there by Johnson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Howard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Z the pass to Boss. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Hawkins kicks to Smith. And the pass to Fuller. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Basket good.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Here's Johnson. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Johnson's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, not a good idea to leave him alone. He'll make you pay for that mid-range.
Here's Fuller. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. 5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Rebound by Smith. Pass to Hawkins. With 4 seconds on the clock, the bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Johnson. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. That's good from Hawkins. And so it's the home team holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action after this word. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Let's do it again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing, keep moving the ball, keep cutting.
Well, Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And, you know, Coach highlighted it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A low 30% mark from the field. Hawkins is out there with Thompson. Then there's Insanity. Then there's Boss. And it's Smith in at the 1. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's ABC, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. One thing I like about Adam Silver, he is always looking to break new ground, push the envelopes, and develop new areas of innovation.
Well, always forward thinking, and of course this league has always done that. Adam has found a new position in the league, having a chief innovation officer in place, somebody that's always examining not only how things are going in the league and maybe being adaptable to change, but examining what's going on worldwide. And you always see the way the league tinkers with and toys with Summer League and the way the G League competition sets up in order to try to find more ways to make the game more enjoyable or more accessible to the fan base.
Drew's checked in for Jay. Good on the second free throw. Straight 49% from the field. Smith kicks to Thompson. Shoots it up. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. Thompson's gotten 6 of his 12 shots to drop, hitting 50% on the night. That's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He lays it in.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Chalk up 2 there. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. 20 feet out. Buries the jump shot. And it's 29 points for Insanity.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Passes to Z. And they're running. The 19-foot shot, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Z. There's the dish to Howard. We love the sneakers these players wear. Now so many different styles. A lot of different signature shoes out there.
I'm not really a sneakerhead myself, Kevin. I didn't really fall down that rabbit hole, but I know some guys in the league, and we've seen photos of their closets at home filled with
hundreds.
Not hundreds. I've seen guys pushing thousands of pairs of shoes. Now that is dedication.
Worth a lot of money.
No doubt about it. And some of the guys, Kevin, don those specialty sneakers in big-time games. And the one guy that comes to mind for me is P.J. Tucker. Lots of play from P.J. Tucker about some of the things that he strapped on last year during the finals.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Drew. This is the 2nd year with the sponsored patches on the jersey. Advertising, more or less. Have you gotten used to seeing those things?
Yeah, I think it was no problem last year.
They're small, they're unintrusive.
Some teams did some really cool creative things with the color schemes, and I don't think we've seen the last of that, Kevin.
We see it in European games on their jerseys.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to recognize the number with how many advertisements are on the jerseys.
But billboard.
Yeah, I don't think we're done with it yet.
5 to shoot. Here's Hawkins. And the 3 off target.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
On Sunday and then on Tuesday.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Magicians checked in for Hawkins. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Out to the right wing. The Wizard passes to Magician. Here's the Wizard. The pass to Skinny. Here's the Wizard. Mitchell outside. He tries for 3. The rebound by McRoberts.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass, and a contested three is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Here is Skinny. Certain guys can play within themselves and still dominate. You played along one of the best that you saw up close in Tim Duncan.
Well, one of the things I think about with Tim is how many numbers he left on the board, Kevin. The way that Coach Popovich played him, minimal minutes, touches when needed most, where Tim usually came through, but how much more dominant he truly could have been.
And he didn't care about numbers, did he?
Not at all. He cared about one number, and that's putting W's on the board. But how many more things Tim Duncan would have led categorically in the history of the NBA at the power forward position, but overall, the numbers would have been staggering.
Here's Gray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Down low, got a piece of it. And they're on the break. Here's Drew. And the jumper off target to finish the break.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Now, here's Mitchell. And White kicks to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. They could use a bucket. No good that time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here is Skinny. Passes it to Magician. On the wing, Mitchell. One team owner proposed that we should abolish the draft and have free agency for rookies, maybe giving lesser teams a bigger pool of money to spend. Just some of the ideas that these teams are in the league is throwing out there.
Well, that's an interesting idea. The one that I heard about last summer was in Houston trying to flip-flop free agency and the draft so that all of a sudden what you can do is draft players after it is that you've made all your free agent acquisitions, so you could draft positionally. You know you're set up for your team next year. And the more I've thought about that, Kevin, coming into this season, the more I like it. So we'll see what kind of traction that gets.
Two. Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shot.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Pass to Magician. Here is Skinny. Here's White. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Being just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. The league and players union, Brent, both have expressed supporting guys who express their views and social concerns. You like that?
Well, I think it's amazing the way the league has backed some of the avenues with which players have used their voices.
Embraced.
Well, extending well beyond just saying things, Kevin, because we know actions speak louder than words, and there are so many guys around our league that do important philanthropic work. But the fact that the league supports all of those things, the fact that you see Adam Silver show up at some of these events, or that there's press releases from the league office about some of the things guys are doing, there's amazing cohesion when it comes to the league and its players, because they understand that everything that they're doing has such a significant impact in the communities in which they live in and around the game with which we all love.
Well said. Here's the Wizard. Now the pass to Skinny. Good on the three-point shot. Here's Drew. 1:11 left in the fourth. Nick Roberts, the pass to B. Here's the Wizard. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Bossie's checked in for Jones. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Drew. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Mitchell.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Pass to Hawkins. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell up top. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Here's Drew. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.